Today we're at the garden and we're looking at the thornless blackberries. Now, if we have a choice, I would definitely say we want to try to trellis them, and we're going to show you some trellised blackberries, but you can kind of see what happens if it doesn't have a trellis. It can kind of get out of control. This one is kind of leaning. You can see it's producing fruit, but it's also producing these new floricanes that are coming up, and these are going to be actually the ones that flower and produce next year. But you can kind of see they're getting intertwined, they're kind of laying over, they have no support structure, and they're just kind of laying right now. Now we know they're going to produce because this one's producing and it's already starting to have some fruit, but it's starting to get into enclosure into our other plants. It's going to encroach into them, and it's not going to do as well and produce as much fruit because it's kind of hidden down here. You can't see the fruit. You're going to miss some of it when it's ready, and it's not going to be harvested quite as well as it probably should. It's also on the ground. It's kind of laying there. If we have the choice, we really should try to trellis our thornless blackberries if possible. This is a great example of how we can trellis our blackberry, a thornless blackberry. This is going to allow us, as you can kind of see, this is bringing this plant upright. It's taking this primocane and it's actually weaving it in to our trellis system. And as it's going, you can see it's producing these shoots, and all of those berries are upright. Now this is our brand new floricane that's coming out. It's going to produce for next year. Now what we need to do is start to train this along the trellis system, and as you can kind of see, we can bend it in here. We can kind of mold it into our trellis just like we did this one. This will allow it to fruit. It's easy just to weave it into these panels. This is just a cattle panel that we're using with some T-post. You can put it in here. Now this one actually has a little clip that they've pulled it upright. If you start it at this stage, it's going to go ahead and just naturally weave in and out of this trellis and this panel. And so you're not going to have a lot of extra support to it. As you're training it along, you're seeing it's going to have new branching occurring, but all that fruit next year is going to be upright. It's not going to encroach on any plants. You're going to have all of the fruit that you're going to be able to harvest not only this season, but into next season. At the end of the season, this is going to give you a good example of the cane that you're able to go ahead and cut and remove from this structure and allow that new primocane to be going upright. So it's going to give space, and it's not going to cause disease issues. You're going to have a less insect pressure because of this nice trellis system. For more questions about how to trellis your brambles or any other of your fruits, please visit the University of Extension website or follow our YouTube channel.